Romanov over to hold the zone. Rossi pounded by Lee, got it out to center. Zuccarello gives to Spurgeon. Wild 3-on-3 at the line. Boldy back to Rossi. He scores!
In the first 4 minutes, but the Wild capitalized on there. Jared Spurgeon with a nice bump out here to Boldy. Good vision, and the Islanders don't come off the bench fast enough. Can't catch Rossi, and he finds that soft spot right in the slot. Nice little aerial pass. Rossi collects it, head up the whole time. Sorokin's got eyes on this one, too, and Rossi just beats him clean. High to the blocker side. Terrifically placed.
You talked about a top line that had been held off the sheet lately. Zuccarello hadn't scored in 4. Boldy in 5, Rossi in 3, and the Islanders answer almost immediately. Kyle Palmieri beats Gustafson at the other end, and the goal song had just wrapped up here in St. Paul. We're even 1-1.
It's a good start, but the Islanders, and this is part of the reason that they've been good over their last 10, 8-2. There's no quit. Well, it's been very complimentary. Kyle Palmieri, who scored the Islanders' last goal in their comeback bid in Winnipeg last night.
Acquired by the Islanders in a recent trade with St. Louis. Perunovic plays it back up high. Nelson caught the near side post, and Gustafson smothers, hangs on. Face-off coming in the Minnesota zone, almost 8 minutes in.
Nelson from the flank, way deep down in the corner. Boy, I mean, that was a good shot. That one's headed in if Gustafson doesn't.
Zuccarello whacks it toward the slot. Horvat lost his stick, was headed to the bench for a new one. Wild hold the zone. Sorokin with a save. Boldy comes up with the puck in the corner. Good pressure by Minnesota. Still 50 in the power play. Boldy moves down the boards with it. Back to Faber. His shot got through. Kicked out by Sorokin. Boldy has it again. Tried to go cross ice. It deflects to Zuccarello. Islander penalty kill near the bottom of the league. 31st. Boldy moves in. Centers. Loose puck on the doorstep. Finally cleared to the boards by Romanov. Hinostroza overskates it. Islanders are back at full strength. Zuccarello fires. Saved by Sorokin, and with Rossi hammering away.
You think that bodes well for the long change where they're not going to beat themselves, turn it over, and give rush chances against, but they're susceptible.
Islanders control here. Siplikov sends it across, and it doesn't take the Islanders long. Brock Nelson finishes. He had a yawning net at which to shoot. He beats Gustafson, and the Islanders have their first lead of the night.
I mean, the puck retrieval here, back down low, and Siplikov finds the soft here, and Brock Nelson back there. He's just hanging out, waiting, and Siplikov with great vision to be able to put that through. 2 Wild defenders right on the tape of Nelson. And he looks like Brett Hull on the back door, down on one knee.
Trennion deflects it in for Minnesota. Boquist put it right out front. A chance for Hinostroza. Saved by Sorokin. Puck is still loose. Spurgeon got a stick on it. Preds just a couple of helpers in 13 games.
Forecheck again by Trennan and Shore. Trennan led the Wild in shots first period with 3 there.
Perunovic back to Pelech. His shot got through, saved Gustafson. Perunovic moves down the slot to Lee, who scores. Hibbing to Edina to the back of the net. Anders Lee with his 23rd of the year, and the Islanders have a 2-goal lead.
Failed clears. I mean, it looked like the Wild were going to have a 2-on-1 going the other way twice on this shift. Matt Zuccarello can't get enough air under that one. Perunovic holds it in. Then Trennion doesn't win the physical battle. And Perunovic with a nice sell there. Looks like he's going to Brock Nelson. I should have said that was Horvat on the one side. Then he goes backhand right on the tape to Anders Lee. Redirect.
Romanov able to float this one back out. Faber again. Connects with Ogren, who moves in. Back to Gaudreau. A shot. They score! Deflected in the slot. Looks like it goes in off an Islander defenseman, and the Wild have cut the lead to 3-2 with a power play goal.
Shot from high up in the slots, an entry, but good speed here by Ogren to get low, drive everybody down, and hit that second wave, but it does. Certainly does. Goes off the defender out front. D'Angelo trying to get out of the way, can't do it. Puck climbs up over Sorokin into the back of the net. Hey, you shoot the puck, good things happen.
Cut off by Pajot, feeds the line. Merrill now to Bogosian. His shot hit a skate. Now it's the Islanders with tired players. Gaudreau a shot, saves Sorokin, and the rebound was loose. A whistle blows even though the puck's behind the net. Didn't have a power play goal in his time in either Nashville or Pittsburgh. Zuccarello out to the line for Spurgeon. Across to Brodin, a shot, they score! This too looked like it may have changed direction on the way in. And Minnesota has tied at 3-3.
A big one for Boldy here. He hasn't scored or registered a point since the Chicago game, and he's been throwing pucks towards the net. He's been battling for the scoring areas there. He does a good job net front. Brodin takes ice, but Boldy gets skating through the slot. Stick available, redirects this down low, and Sorokin aggressive with that block. They exert so much energy trying to win these board battles, and they're good at it.
Middleton gives it to Husnudinov in the corner, back to Middleton. His shot got through, they score! Tipped by Trenyon out front, and the Wild have come from 2 down. They lead it 4-3.
Well, he's maybe the most noticeable player in a green sweater the first 20 minutes, and here he does a job out in front. Nice little press of Romanov to get him out of the way. That sets him up for the ability to get the stick free. Peels on the paint. Nice tip, redirect. Sorokin again, just a little too aggressive slide.
Engvall wraps it around behind for Pelech. 22 to go in the period. Out to center ice. Engvall on the loose puck. Engvall in. Save Gustafsson. Rebound just out of the reach of McLean. 3 times late. And then Philip Gustafsson makes a big stop on Engvall. For 3, 4, 5 minutes at a time sometimes. Here's Zuccarello in. Fires. Saved by Sorokin. He was looking behind him, but he had it held.
He tips it. He almost could have stopped and turned around and made a move. And then off the rush, Zuccarello looking for the 7-hole right next to the armpit and by the started to play without a little pace, but now Matt Zuccarello very, very noticeable playing faster.
Merrill with a long shot, loose in the slot, just out of the reach of Zuccarello. Palmieri lost it to Boldy. Boldy trying to hold off a check, centers, and they score! Zuccarello! It's 5-3 Minnesota.
Matt Zuccarello on the back check. He turns this one over with the slash there, right on the puck. Boldy, good puck protection, using the body, throws it to the net. And I don't know if Zucchi gets this. This might be Matt Boldy's. I think it's
it went
the
off the defenseman
out in front, shoots it into his own net. Tony DeAngelo, he's got 2 goals for the Wild here this evening.
Last 13 road games, 1 for 22, including their 0 for 1 so far here tonight. Nelson moves in a shot. It knocks Gustafsson's stick right out of his hands. Back to Duclair. What a road he's been on. 19 and 11 seasons for Duclair. Horvat into the middle. Holmstrom fires off the post. He also beats Gustafsson.
To change, fresh guys on the ice and 5 guys with a stick.
Horvat centers, save Gustafsson. He couldn't cover the rebound. Foligno at the empty net, and he scores!
Doesn't go in. 6 on 5. Now it's Marcus Foligno rolling puck. Doesn't get a lot of it. It's fluttering. It flattens out, and it curls right into the net. And the Wild, as Marcus Foligno gets a good angle.
Marks 2 in a row on home ice into the Four Nations break. It marks 7 in a row against the Islanders. And Minnesota extends their lead over the first team out of the playoffs to 11 points.